Hi dear students, this is me Ishfaq Riaz and today we are going to discuss an important and interesting chapter in physics that is light. हालांकि चैप्टर 8th क्लास का है लेकिन इसमें जो नॉलेज मैं शेयर करूंगा वो 10th क्लास के लिए भी और 12th क्लास के लिए भी यूजफुल होगी. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज तक हमने पढ़ा व्हाट इज लाइट. It is simply a form of energy which gives us the sensation of sight or sensation of vision or simply which makes things visible to our eyes. After this we discussed a few facts about light, that it is an electromagnetic transverse wave. It travels along a straight line, that is what is called the rectilinear propagation of light, and it can travel through vacuum as well because it does not require any material medium for its propagation, and the velocity of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 is power 8 meter per second. Okay, after this we discussed two sources of the light, luminous sources and non-luminous sources of the light. Those sources which emit their own light, they are called the luminous sources. For example, we have sun, we have stars, we have bulb, we have candle. And the sources of light which do not emit their own light, right? They are called the non-luminous sources of the light, like we have this table, we have wood, we have chair, we have book. So we can see these non-luminous sources of light because they reflect the light emitted by the luminous sources of the light, right? So we also discussed one property of the light, that is reflection of the light. We can simply say when light falls on a plane surface, be it a plane mirror, it is sent back into the same medium, right? The sending back of light or bouncing back of light, or I can simply say change in the path of light without any change in medium, because light is reflected back into the same medium. So this bending of light into the same medium is called the reflection of the light. So this is the plane mirror. We have silver deposited on it because you know silver is the best reflector of the light, and mostly it reflects almost 95% of the light, right? So silver is one of the best reflectors of light, that's why it is deposited on plane mirror strips, right? So reflection is basically sending back of light, bouncing back of light, or I can say change in the path of light without any change in medium. And we have two laws of the reflection that are already written on the board and you already know them. Angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, and the incident ray, reflected ray and normal drawn at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane, that is they are coplanar. आपको terminology भी इस वक्त याद होगी. The ray of light which strikes a plane mirror at any point, this ray is called the incident ray, and the point at which it strikes the plane mirror, that is called the point of incidence, right? The ray of light which is reflected back into the same medium, that is called the reflected ray, and if we draw a perpendicular at the point of incidence, that is called the normal. The angle which the incident ray makes with the normal, that is called the angle of incidence, and the angle which the reflected ray makes with the normal, that is called the angle of reflection. So for this we have two laws of the reflection. One is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. What does it mean? If angle I is equal to 30 degree, angle R will also be equal to 30 degree. If angle I is 45, angle R is also equal to 45, and if angle I is 60 degree, angle R is also equal to 60 degree. And the second law is that this ray, incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal drawn at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. If this incident ray is drawn on the plane of board, this reflected ray will definitely be on the plane of the board. If you draw it on your rough copy, so if the incident ray lies on the page of that very copy, then the reflected ray will also lie on the page of that very copy. So this confirms that the incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal drawn at the point of incidence on a plane mirror, they are coplanar, that is they all lie in the same plane. Now let's try to verify these two. Laws of reflection experimentally. For that I have a plane mirror strip with me. I have these drawing pins, rather the wooden board pins. These are the drawing pins I have, and I have also a plain sheet of paper, right? Okay, so dear students, let's try to verify the laws of reflection with the help of an activity, right? So for that I have got a plain sheet of paper. Let me fix it on a wooden board. My students will help me to fix this plain sheet of paper on a wooden board, right? Yes, sir. Okay, let me draw a straight line here. on the straight line I will place a plane mirror strip. So this is a straight line.
Yes.
Okay, let me draw an angle of 45 degree here. So let me select this very point and let me draw an angle of 45 degrees. So here it is, right? So that angle of incidence is also equal to 45 degree. This is not angle of incidence, but it is the angle which the incident ray makes with the normal. Normal भी मैं अभी draw करूँगा normal. So this is an angle of 45 degree with the plane mirror. तो यहाँ पे मैं 90 डिग्री एंगल बनाऊंगा point of incidence पे पहले. आप देख रहे हो ना सभी?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो ये है 90 डिग्री एंगल. तो दिस लाइन इज कॉल्ड द नॉर्मल. ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
तो ये है नॉर्मल और ये है मेरी इंसिडेंट रे. ठीक है, तो ये एंगल कितना है आप 40 नहीं 45 डिग्री. ये दिस आल्सो इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री, बट दिस इज एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस हियर. ठीक है, तो मैं यहाँ पे एक प्लेन मिरर स्ट्रिप रखूंगा. इसके पीछे में थोड़ा स्टैंड भी रखूंगा. सो दिस इज अ स्टैंड, दिस इज ए प्लेन मिरर स्ट्रिप. इस स्टैंड को आप फिक्स करो यहाँ पे विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस बोर्ड पिन. हाँ, हो गया हमारा प्लेन मिरर फिक्स. ठीक है, तो 2 पिन्स दीजिए मुझे, ड्राइंग पिन्स. इनको मैं यहाँ पे फिक्स करता हूँ इंसिडेंट रे पे. ओके, एक और. सो दिस इज आवर इंसिडेंट रे. अब क्या है, ये जो 2 पिन्स मैंने यहाँ पे फिक्स किए, दूसरी दे दो. ये जो 2 पिन्स यहाँ पे मैंने फिक्स किए हैं, अब इनकी वर्चुअल इमेज जो है, जो इस प्लेन मिरर स्ट्रिप में बनेगी, उनकी इमेज को हमें देखना है. 2 इमेजेस विल बी फॉर्मेड. तो तीसरी पिन हमें इस तरीके से लगानी है कि ये जो इमेजेस है और तीसरी पिन दे शुड बी इन द सेम स्ट्रेट लाइन. चलो मैं अब थर्ड पिन यहाँ पे फिक्स करूंगा, सो दैट द इमेजेस ऑफ द 2 पिन्स एंड दिस वन दे आर इन द सेम स्ट्रेट लाइन. हाँ, यहाँ थोड़ा जी आप मिरर स्ट्रिप को होल्ड कीजिए थोड़ा. हाँ, दूसरी दे दीजिए. ओके, होल्ड द मिरर. नहीं, थोड़ा ऐसे. ठीक है. Yes. So let me fix one more pin, so that all the 4 pins, images of 2 pins and these 2 pins, they are in the same straight line.
Yes.
Yes. Now you can check it one by one. 2-3 students I need here. Check whether these 2 pins and the images of these 2 pins are in the same straight line. You check it. I can change the place of the pins here as well,
Yes, sir.
if they need. Okay, one more. You check it. Sajid, आप चेक करो. ये जो 2 pins है और images of ये 2 pins, they should be in the same straight line. Are they? और एक गर्ल स्टूडेंट. चलो मैं check it. Are they in the same straight line? Okay, so let me mark these 2 positions here. कोई बात नहीं. This one and this one. Okay, तो मैं एक straight line यहाँ पे ड्रा करूंगा. ठीक है ना? Okay. So this is normal और ये जो हमारी है रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. ठीक है ना? ये थी इंसिडेंट रे और ये है रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. अब मैं एंगल मेजर करूंगा. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
चेक. हाँ, ये है ऑलमोस्ट 42 डिग्री. एरर रह सकता है यहाँ पे क्योंकि ये जो आपने देखा स्ट्रेट लाइन में थोड़ी बहुत हाँ आपको परेशानी हुई होगी ये पिन्स फिक्स करने में। सो दिस इज एग्जैक्टली 40 डिग्री और ये जो हमारा एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन है मैं इसको मेजर करने की कोशिश करूंगा यहाँ पे।
45।
एक मिनट हाँ 47 डिग्री निकलता है। ये थोड़ा बहुत एरर ये हमारी वजह से रह गया, नहीं तो इट शुड बी एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री। बात समझ आ रही है ना? ये 1 डिग्री इससे भी कम एरर रहना चाहिए था, लेकिन इट शुड बी एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री। बात समझ आ रही है ना? सो एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस हियर इट इज इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री। एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन फॉरगेट अबाउट द एरर ऑफ 2 डिग्रीज, इट शुड एग्जैक्टली बी इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री। और एक और चीज जो आपने नोटिस की, ये जो इंसिडेंट रे है इट इज ऑन द प्लेन ऑफ पेपर, reflected ray is also on the plane of paper, and I have drawn the normal at the point of incidence again on the plane of paper. So with the help of this activity you have to reduce the error and you will get exactly angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. ठीक है ना? So with the help of this activity we can prove the laws of reflection, that is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, and incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. Okay, एक और आप स्टॉप laws, हाँ कुछ चलो यही laws of reflection जो है इनको हम एक और एक्टिविटी में करूंगा, एक और रीडिंग में लूंगा। एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस यहाँ पे मैंने लिया 30 डिग्री। सो लेट्स ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन। तो डायग्राम सेम ही है, आप थोड़ा पीछे चले जाओ जी। So the images of 2 pins, and these 2 pins they should be in the same straight line. Okay, let me mark the positions of these. तो यहाँ पे मैंने पोजीशंस 2 मार्क किए। हाँ अब मैं लाइन ड्रा करूंगा। So now let's find the angle of reflection here. ये देखिए आप, it is exactly equal to 30 degree. ठीक है ना? So with the help of this activity, with the help of this practical, we can show that angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So this was all for today's activity. We'll be meeting in the next lecture. Till then, Khuda Hafiz. Thank you very much.